friends, it's Tracey from Tea Time with Tracey, and we're back in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. I just had a shower, so I'm a little blotchy, but I'm actually down on back of the house. My house is up here, but I have a little book haul for you guys. Now I need to get set up. I brought a basket, some books, and an emergency teacup, because you got to have an emergency teacup wherever you go, right? Oh, there's a bug. Oh, that's a spider. And it's attached to my friggin' selfie stick. We must have walked into a spider web. I'm just trying to get him hooked on something else. There. Okay. Didn't mean to disturb you, Mr. Spider, because this is your territory, not mine. Anyways, let me get set up and we'll look at some books I got yesterday. All right, a little too far away. Oh, God. Just a minute. Is that better? A little bit. So, I'm not having tea today because it's a heat wave. It's like 30 degrees and I can't handle it. I can't handle it. So I'm having some cold water in a teacup. And I want to show you my pretty. A little fairy lives in this teacup. And I picked this one today because she was being so polite in Mother Hubbard's cupboard. Look at this. Beautiful. I love that color blue. And you can see on her hand, on her hip, like, There's gold here. There's gold on the back of her elbow. And there's gold up on the top and down on her slipper. Like, fancy. Fancy. And then her little pedestal right there. Yes. And this is Delphine bone china made in England. So we're just going to have a bit of water, a spot of water, because I don't think I would make it if I had hot tea right now. So then we'll get into our little book haul. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Have a sip of whatever the heck tickles your fancy. Today it's water for me. Refreshing. Refreshing. Alright, this old basket was from when I was a kid. It even has a big hole in the bottom. But I have it. I use stuff until it goes kaput. I remember it at my old house, like when I was a kid. And yeah, I love how it has the curls around it. Nice. All right. We'll start off with this one. Oh, I forgot another one in the house that I started reading last night. For goodness sakes. I'll put a picture of it when I talk about it. This one is called The Bet. I got all these books, well, not all of them, from recommendations, but this one was from a recommendation and I forget who. This is by J.L. Beck and C. Hallman. Northwoods University, Book 1. And I won't read the whole back. I'll do that when I actually do book reviews of this. But basically, this is a second chance romance, how people call it, enemies to lovers. I guess these two, what's their names? Doesn't say their names, but these two used to be childhood friends. She broke his heart years ago. She's back in the picture when they're in university. And him and his crew have some sort of a bet going on. They draw a name out of a bucket or a hat. And I don't know what the prize is, but the bet is they have to seduce and make this person fall in love with them head over heels to win something or something. Just whatever happens, he ends up pulling this girl's name. I'm just thinking. Yeah. Anyways, so the love story goes on from there. So he can't stand the woman, but he drew her name, and she's oblivious to this bet. So he has to try to win back this person that broke his heart. I don't know the circumstances. I don't know anything like that. And this is going to be the first book I've read of these authors. So, yeah, that's one. This one, I'm so excited to read. So excited. If you have been following me on my previous channel, I read the King series by T.M. Fraser. Now, I'll probably go over books that I've read and talked about on my other channel eventually on this one. And I'm sorry if it's repetitive to some people that are hanging out here with us. But I just need to talk about the books that I've read. But I think there's 7 books in the King series. But then I looked, is there other branch off books from that series? And there are. I still have a couple more to get. 2 or 3 more. But this guy is called Smokes, or Smoke, or Smokey, or something like that, in one of the last books. I think it was the last, or the second last book in the series. He made a brief appearance. In that, he was disguised. He impersonated a police officer and helped somebody out. You know what I'm saying? But he seemed like a domineering kind of fella. He was good. Like, he wasn't a bad guy in that. You wouldn't want to go head on with this guy, but he has his own book. And this will be the next book I read probably after I read the book that I have in the house. I'll talk about that in a minute. But this one, I deal in murder and mayhem. I'm the best at what I do. And Frankie is the girl, is the daughter of some like her father, and I guess the Smoke guy needs something from that father, and if he doesn't deliver, he's going to kill Frankie, who's the girl. T.M. Fraser's King series book, I was so enthralled by it. I really, really, really enjoyed it. And it's not for the lighthearted. It's a dark romance. There's swearing, there's drugs, there's murder, there's some gore. But for me, there's really good story, and it really flowed together. I'm hoping this does too. So, this is the other book. I do plan on getting the other books that I can find. I just didn't get them all at once. So, yeah, I like it down here. Kids aren't going to be able to find me. I told Mally, she's in the kitchen. For those that are new to this channel that aren't from my other channel, I'm a mom. I have 6 kids. My youngest is 6. My eldest is 26. My eldest doesn't live here. She lives out west with my first and only grandbaby. But the others are here, and I love every single one of them. But I was just going to say, Mally, who is 13, is in the kitchen cooking. So I did tell her I was coming out here, so somebody knows where I'm at. Now, this is a Duet. I'm on a Duet kick these days. For some reason, I'm getting Duets. You're going to tip over because we're on a hill. Well, by Isabel Starling and Rena Kent. Now, I've seen Rena Kent books like recommended a lot. I haven't read anything by her, and Isabel Starling, I haven't read anything from her. This is supposed to be a stalker kind of duet, so it's going to be unhinged probably. I don't really know. I guess, well, according to the back of these, he's kind of a monster until he sees her, and then he's obsessed with her. And I don't know whether she knows she's being stalked or what, but stalker romance. So I might love it, I might not, but it's right up my alley of dark romance. That's the kick I'm on right now. Oh, this leaf wanted to come and hang out with us. So there. And the last two is another duet. And it's from T.M. Fraser. Again, not the King series. She has a few other, well, she has quite a lot of other books. I just wanted to try something different at her because I so enjoyed her King series book. This one. And I forget what this is about. I remember when I ordered it, but... Oh, yes. I don't know whether he's a hitman or something. Like, I don't want to give it all away, so when I do read it, I'll read the back and all that kind of stuff. He is some sort of a hitman, or I don't know if it's mob. I don't know what it is. But he's in some sort of a war or crisis with some other guy. And he stumbles across this girl covered in mud in an alley or somewheres, I'm not sure. And he paid no mind to her at first, thought she was a waste of, you know, like, what? Why would he mess with her? Turns out she has some sort of connection to the person has a beef with. I don't know how it develops. I don't know anything, but it's T.M. Fraser, and I want to read it. So I will update you when I read it, and yeah, I think it's going to be good. It's going to be good. They look like a cute couple, don't they? Smoking a smag and all that. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna sit here a minute. Can you hear the birds? Well, there are birds singing. I don't know if you can hear, but gotta drink my water today. Yeah, anyways, I'm going to end this now because I got to get back to the rest of my day. But I liked going over this. I do have more books on the way that'll be here this weekend. So I was late filing my income tax. And when I did, I do get a refund. So don't worry. I'm 99% will go on bills or anything that I need for it to go on. But if I wanted to buy a treat for myself, guess what I'm going to buy? Yeah, books. So that's what will be coming this week, and I'll do another haul. But oh, before I go, that book that came in this haul, that other one, it's by Tilly Cole. If you see my video yesterday, I read Sick Fox, F-U-X, and loved it. This one was by Tilly Cole. It's 2 books in one. Like, it was cheaper to buy the Scarred Souls book. It has Raises book and Reaps book in it. You can buy them separately, but I bought 2 in one. And since I was so enamored by Tilly Cole's book that I read, I was like, oh, I'm doing that one. And I started it. It's big. It's a big book because there's 2 books in one. But this one, well, about 100 pages in Raises story. What I can tell you about that is it's a mob story, Russian mob in the States. There was these young kids at some point when they were teenagers. One of the teenagers died, killed, and one got blamed for it and was sent away unknowingly. Like the boy that got sent away, the family thought he was killed too. He was sent away to a gulag. Am I saying that right? It's like one of those Russian prisons, only up in Alaska. And he was there for years, like 12 years. All of a sudden he's back. By chance. He wasn't supposed to be back. But he doesn't remember his early childhood. He doesn't know. He doesn't remember. He was so beat down. And you'll learn about that if you read the story. It's crazy heinous what he had to endure. And his only focus is killing the person that put him there. And I'll get more into it when I read that book and do a review of it. But intense. It's intense. I'm enjoying it though. I really am. I'm seeing that Tilly Cole has a level of real, I don't know, like, yeah, realness in regards to dark circumstances. She doesn't hold back. And not in a cheesy way, like it's not cheesy. It's like, holy cow. Yeah, I hope to heck these places don't ever exist, but I don't know. I do kind of know what a gulag is, because I used to watch a whole bunch of documentaries about prisons, and you don't want to get in a Russian prison or a Madagascar prison. You don't want to get in prison. How's that? But I'm just saying. Black Dolphin, I think, is one of them over in Russia. No. Anyways, I'm tangenting. I need to stop. But I'm going to end this now. And I wasn't planning on having 2 videos right in a row, but these books came, so why not, right? So, anyways, with that, I still never thought of a proper ending. Have a beautiful day. Happy reading. And I hope your day is full of health and positivity. So, with that, I'm going to say, see you tomorrow. Or, no, I can't guarantee that. I'll see you sometime in the very near future. All right. Bye.